That's a vegetarian right there. You see how he's just pumping out nice, solid, thick logs?
Why do you...
That's not meat.
How can I look people in the eye and tell them you're my friend?
I'm Jason.
And I'm Jules.
And
we doing filmographies. Welcome to the show. And it's the 10th Wesley Snipes show. So, yeah, we're doing White Men Can't Jump.
You know, they at the dinner table tonight, Jenny said something real appreciative to me. And I was like, oh my God, this is really nice to hear. And then the boys were like, we appreciate you too. I was like, oh, fuck.
What's happening that I don't know about?
This is that parade I've been asking for the last 20 years. You guys, it's finally here. People appreciate me. It's because I painted the whole house and I do all the grocery shopping and I take the kids to a pro school. I hope that they noticed how excited I was that they told me they appreciated me. They'll do it again.
Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Can I have one of those bananas?
Oh, shit. Are we doing this?
You don't have to. Peaches. 99 brand peaches. Mm-hmm. White men can't jump. I can't really jump.
No. Have you seen this movie? I'm assuming you have. Everybody in America saw this movie.
Bro?
Yeah.
My mom brought me to this in the theater.
Oh, shit.
I really wanted to see it. And I think I got a real kick out of... I don't know how to describe it. Black and white people and the differences and how it's played up for comedy. I think as a 10 or a 9-year-old, I just thought the previews looked so funny with dorky white guy and cool black guy.
It's so odd, seminal movie.
Yeah, it's so weird this struck a chord with everybody.
Yeah.
Even got me to the theater to see it.
Yeah.
Pretty inappropriate. See some fucking titties up in there. Is he sucking on her titties?
I think he is, and her titties are just popping out.
Oh.
It's so real in that regard.
And you hate Rosie Perez with a passion. Everybody line up, listen to what Jules has to say about Rosie Perez.
The more I see her young, I think the more I'm appreciating her. Next decade, Rosie Perez, I don't know, it was hard to handle.
Just the voice, really?
Yeah.
Her sexuality in this movie is pretty hot.
Yeah.
She's coming swinging hard. She's really bringing that sexy lady shit.
This movie was something else when it came out.
$1 billion at the box office on the 250 screens that existed in America.
No, it was directed by Ron Shelton.
What else did he do?
Bull Durham.
Oh, yeah. I did look him up after this.
Mm-hmm. He'd done a number of movies actually not sports related.
Tin Cup?
To find out. I do think he did Tin Cup again, but he does team up with, I don't have it, but Bull Durham primarily. Okay. So Major League comes out, it's a smash hit. Mm-hmm. I think they're thinking, man, we need them sports films. And he was itching to write a sports film, and he had been thinking about basketball for a while.
Major League's after Bull Durham?
Yeah, I believe it is.
They're like,
because Field of Dreams is the same year as Bull Durham.
Okay.
All of a sudden, whoa.
We got fantasy baseball and horny baseball.
Yeah.
2 baseballs, Kevin Costner.
Estimated budget of $31 million.
For this?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I don't know.
What the fuck?
It's a good question.
There's only 3 famous people in it, and they're not really that famous.
Maybe a lot of it was the ad budget, because there's a lot of product sort of brand association and product placement a little bit.
That's not how that works, though.
No, that's what I'm saying. So you wouldn't think that it would require that high of a budget. It's probably got money funneling into it.
Okay.
That's what I was getting at before I was...
Oh, shit.
A worldwide gross, $90.7 million.
Okay.
It was the 16th highest grossing movie of 1992.
People love this shit.
They could not get enough of it. Woody Harrelson, he had played some college ball, right? And they brought in Bob Lanier, who was a Detroit Pistons center, to coach him. And Harrelson, he was bragging to Bob Lanier about what a great player he was. He said they played a little one-on-one, and Harrelson later described it as the most embarrassing 15 minutes of my life.
Yeah.
But according to basketball instructors, Snipes and Harrelson reached the skill level to be able to start for an NCAA Division III team. because I think Snipes had played some ball too. He was also in martial arts.
Oh.
I don't know if I mentioned that.
Yeah, he karates through windows, no problem.
In the film, Woody Harrelson's character makes a reference to suspected John F. Kennedy assassin Lee Harvey Oswald. In real life, Woody Harrelson's own father had also been targeted as a possible accomplice in the killing.
Yeah, wasn't he a hitman and was sentenced to death?
Some shit like that, yeah. And now it's based on that Kevin Hart movie?
What?
I don't know. There's a Kevin Hart movie with Woody Harrelson as an assassin.
I mean, if Kevin Hart's in it, it's going to be a good movie.
According to IMDb, this was one of Stanley Kubrick's favorite movies.
Shut the fuck up.
I swear to God.
What? Kubrick? There was some other movie recently I heard that Kubrick just fucking loved.
I said that about probably 2 other movies that we've watched. I might just be the same guy. Charlie Sheen was the first choice for the role of Billy Hoyle.
Boo!
Coming hot off of Major League.
No thank you to that.
He turned it down, saying, I didn't feel it would be any fun.
He would have sucked in this, right?
I don't feel connected to basketball. At least when I do a baseball. That's how he sounds.
Yeah, Mike Tyson.
At least when I do a baseball movie, I know I'm going to have a good time. David Duchovny was considered for the role of Billy Hoyle, as was Keanu Reeves.
I mean, man, super thumbs up to Woody Harrelson for making all of those people seem like horrible choices, and then I can only picture him in this.
Absolutely. Fox wanted Denzel Washington for the role of Sidney Dean. He would, of course, later go on.
He got game. He could be in this. I'm really glad it's Wesley Snipes. Denzel could be this guy.
Absolutely.
I can picture it, no problem.
He would have been right around a good age.
Yeah, I don't want it.
No, it would be a different film, though, I think. Maybe a little less wacky. And I think that wackiness works for it. Apparently, Phil Morris auditioned for the role of Sidney.
It's Phil Morris.
Phil Morris from Seinfeld.
Okay, you take normal sips, nothing wrong with that.
To introduce a new basketball shoe, Nike teamed up with the filmmakers to assemble the package of shoes inspired by Billy Hoyle and Sidney Dean.
That's not the pump shoe, is it?
I don't think so, because I don't even think he's actually... But that's the weird thing. I don't think he's wearing pumps in that scene.
Because it's really fucking funny when he goes over and starts pumping.
He does, yeah, because that's what it's all about.
Reebok had the pump, not Nike.
But he's not actually wearing pump shoes, I don't think.
Basketball guys wear high tops?
Yeah.
I find I just bought high tops for the first time in a million years, so it's real weird to wear them.
Well, it helps some sort of semblance of, what would you call that? Protection for your ankles.
Okay.
Because of all the pivoting.
I wear rain boots when I play basketball.
If you got low tops, you just...
Dude, you and me should go hustle people in our rain boots.
Fuck yeah.
They'll be like, what, you fucking idiots?
Yeah.
And then we'll lose, and they'll beat us up.
And then
we don't have the money.
While you weren't looking, our friend stole your car. And then they beat us up some more. Shit. A little-known basketball video game of this film with the same title was developed by High Voltage Software and published by Atari Corporation, released exclusively for the Atari Jaguar on August 1st, 1995.
Oh, man, I know you don't know much about video games, but the Atari Jaguar, although quite impressive, tanked.
Yeah, it was not good. 2 soundtracks were released by Capitol Records. The first, White Men Can't Jump, was released on March 24th, 1992, and consisted mostly of R&B. The second, White Men Can't Rap, was released on April 7th and featured country music.
What?
No, it featured hip-hop.
Fuck you. Why don't they just call it White Men Can't Jump Volume 2?
I don't know.
Look, I'll get both these CDs.
Yeah, that's because he's not rapping in the movie. I guess he does rap a little bit.
Who?
Woody Harrelson? Does he rap a little bit?
I don't know.
Maybe he doesn't. And that's all I got, I think.
Say the magic words, Julian.
Hey, Jason, why don't you hit me with that synopsis?
Okay. As I talk now. White men cannot jump. When streetball hustler Sidney Dean Wesley Snipes gets hustled by streetball hustler white boy Billy Hoyle Woody Harrelson, the two decide to team up in order to make enough money for Sidney to get his wife Rhonda Dean, Tyra Farrell, and their infant son out of their rough neighborhood, and for Billy to pay off his and his girlfriend Gloria Clemente, Rosie Perez's, debt to the Stuckey brothers. Frank Rossi, and Tony Eloy Casados. After an initial promising run, things go south when Sydney decides to play a side hustle, almost completely upending the promising charade. But with the Stuckey brothers hot in pursuit and Gloria desperately waiting for Jeopardy to call so she can flex her trivia muscle and raise her and Billy out of their impoverished situation, it becomes a game of make or break, as Billy must prove once and for all whether or not white men can't jump.
It also stars Kadeem Hardison.
Oh, yeah. I was so excited to see him. I like him.
Haven't seen him in quite some time.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, man, you said we was going to Sizzler.
Oh, man, shut your anorexic, malnutrition, tapeworm having, overdose Dick Gregory Bahamian diet drinking ass up.
He's right up there with Dougie Doug, with guys I just like from the 90s.
Yeah, but unfortunately, he's pretty much just relegated to the opening scene and then the apartment scene. And then I think he pretty much vanishes.
Opening scene's long, though.
It is. It's a good opening scene. It's a Fox Pictures movie.
Uh-huh.
Now, I like it because as it starts, they're doo-wopping and scatting.
You like those guys?
The Venice Beach Boys, they call them. I don't. And they're doing their song, and we see Woody Harrelson is, he's got his bag, and he looks like a chump, and he's got his basketball and his sneakers. And
I think he looks cool.
No, I think he looks great. And it's funny because Callie goes, his clothes are worn. I said, yeah, this is back when they made movies, when not everybody had brand new clothes all the time.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go off on here. That's the most annoying, irritating, and distracting element of television shows and movies now.
Remember when we watched Waking the Dead and everybody looked like they came out of the costume department with brand new clothing?
Because what it used to be were, the costume departments would get a lot of, what do they call that?
Secondhand?
Yeah, what do you poor people call that?
Thrift
Yeah,
stuff?
thrifting. There you go. And they would create the clothes, but they would also, weather them.
I wear your dead dad's clothes. I look incredible.
Now, LL Bean or, John Ford or whatever, they just provide the clothes. So, you watch like the first couple seasons of The Walking Dead and it's like, wow, these people look like shit. And all of a sudden in season 4, everybody's just got brand new clothes and they're driving Hyundai Santa Fe's. It's like, what the hell's going on here? We're deeper into this post-apocalyptic world and shit's getting better.
You could get a steady supply of clothes, but they would be locked into a certain period of time and they would eventually start to all look dingy. Even if you come across brand new clothes, they're going to look shitty from the dust and...
Well, I feel like you're going to have your clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll pick up clothes as you move around, but you're not going to have an established wardrobe.
Nah, I'll be running around my Billy Crudup shirt covered in shit because I just keep crapping myself.
So when Woody Harrelson's got his shirt and the collar is like super frayed and...
Oh, it's not The Walking Dead we're talking about?
No.
All right. I'm just running around Venice Beach covered in shit.
Yep.
Damn, my Billy Crudup shirt.
I'm going to get that boy some help. And it's just good shit, man.
Get out of here, you stink.
This is an era where guys would wear biking shorts underneath jogging shorts.
Yeah, I'm not into that look.
For some reason, Wesley Snipes is always sporting a cycling hat.
I want a cycling hat now.
Of various ilk.
I want the White Men Can't Jump wardrobes. I really want a parental advisory shirt.
And
I think I wanted those really bad when I was a kid.
Yeah. That brim is so hiked.
Uh-huh.
It's standing at attention.
That motherfucker looks cool.
Yet Woody Harrelson's walking around in a t-shirt, an undershirt, some sort of a jacket.
Yeah, that brown leather coat thing.
What the hell? So he rolls up on the courts. He talks to the beach guys. He gives them $1. Man, y'all so cool, man. Where's the ball playing? Oh, man, it's over there. What the hell? So he goes and he's watching, and Kadeem Hardison's holding court.
No. The first thing he does is he goes and lays down on the court and takes a little nap with the ball behind his head, apparently. And then later on, the game is happening, and
They drug him off the court.
Yeah.
He's still sleeping. Tie his shoelaces together and put whipped cream in his hand.
Right, a little bowl of warm water to make him piss himself. Does that work?
I don't think so. It's so elaborate. Who would even do it? Losers.
Yeah.
And so, the game's kicking off. Kadeem's hot-shotting on a guy. He's hustling and he's injured because he's put in too much effort.
Isn't Kadeem in Death by Temptation? You ever see that thing? Okay, never mind.
So, Wesley Snipes, he goes, man, you got to keep playing. He goes, nah, man, I ain't playing. Pick somebody else. And he goes, man, Wesley Snipes goes, I'll pick if you can't play. I'm picking that white boy right there. What's your name? He goes, I'm Billy Hoyle. Billy Ho? Well, Billy Ho, you going to play? He goes, oh, basketball? Yeah, gee shucks, mister. I thought I was watching badminton. And so he starts stretching. And, man, you don't need to do that. You're going to get beat. And boom, all of a sudden he's got some moves. Oh, man, what the heck's going on? And they win. Mm-hmm. And Wesley Snipes had already put up money, like $40 or something. That his woman didn't want him betting, but she knows it's his job also. Mm-hmm. She comes by looking for money.
What a fucking... Is this not a super bummer that this is his job? I like that he has side hustles they introduce us to later, but I was watching this movie for a while and I was like, this is how he provides for his family?
Mm-hmm. How much money can you make?
Yeah, just betting?
Yeah. And later on I have some issues with that as well, but so, Woody Harrelson's like, well, you just got beat by a chump, so I don't care what you say, So he goes, I'll tell you what, man, I'll bet you money that I can, make a basket.
I can sink these shots.
Mm-hmm. We're going to play a little horse.
Yep.
And Wesley Snipes, oh, Kadeem, man, let me get some money. I'm light.
Nope.
Are we going to go to Sizzler? Yeah, we'll go to Sizzler. All right. Here's, whatever. He gives him $20 or something.
You could go to Sizzler yourself with that $20 back in 1991, 92?
Two. Sizzler, man, that was no joke. That surf and turf?
Did I ever tell you about the time we went to, I think Sizzler, something in college, and just got the salad bar, thinking it was like a buffet?
Yeah.
It's like, no, you don't. You need to get your steak, and then that's how you get your stupid sides. But it was embarrassing and stupid.
How was the salad, though?
I don't know that I ate it. I don't know what the fuck we ate, but it was
ran away crying.
So stupid.
Sizzler, I'll never go back.
We thought we found the secret dope buffet spot. No.
They're laughing at you.
Yeah.
There's no basement in the Alamo. So Woody Harrelson, he's just dunking bullets, and sinking torpedoes. And, oh, man, this must be beginner's luck. I've never touched a basketball before.
Shucks.
Holy hell, where am I? Oh, God. And he beats Wesley Snipes because he bricks. And takes the money. All right.
Unlike shot number 6, though, like it takes a while for Snipes to fucking eat it.
Yeah.
It's actually a little tense. Like you don't know which one of them is going to fuck up. You assume it's going to be Snipes because is Woody our hero for the movie? I guess.
Well, that's what's interesting because
Rosie Perez is actually our hero.
They are. All three are heroes. Yeah, because it kind of is in Woody's perspective, and then it shifts into Wesley Snipes.
Snipes is a dirty dog, bro.
Absolutely.
He's a real Woody Harrelson's like running his game, but he's not a double-crossing little fucker.
No, and it's a good game that he craps on for cheap gains. Yeah. So he sees in Woody Harrelson this prospect. So Woody Harrelson goes to his motel home and he's kissing on Rosie Perez. She's dropping all mad, trivia science on him.
She's horny as fuck in this movie.
She is, but he got to go shower.
It is a dope.
You stink, Billy.
Isn't there one of those movies I'm watching where I'm watching the movie and I'm looking over at my girlfriend just like, what the fuck, man?
What? Disgust me. Why can't you be Rosie Perez from 1992?
I'll just wait for the fourth Tuesday of the month. Look at them; they're just doing it whenever they want. Mm-hmm. I'll just
no, shh. Tell me the Stookie Brothers are coming. What's words that begin with Q? Come on, do this for me.
Start punching my dick and saying you're no good.
Do the right thing. I punched my crotch for real there. Kind of hurt.
I'm sorry.
So he goes to shower, and there's a knock at the door.
Yeah.
Oh, Billy, what if it's the Stookie Brothers? Because they need $8,000, and they only have $800.
Oh,
$5,000?
Is it $8? No, I think it's
$8,000.
I think it's like 8. Yeah.
Let's see. That makes $58.84, which gives us $806 towards the $8,000. We still owe the Stuckey brothers $7,194.
Billy, somebody's at the door.
Stuckey Brothers gonna kill us.
He goes, all right, get dressed. You know, if I'm not in here by 30 seconds, climb out the window. Oh, God. And so she's getting dressed. It's Wesley Snipes. He plays a ruse on him, but he gets into the door. And she comes out like, what the fuck? And he goes, it's just Wesley Snipes. And he goes, damn, you fine, woman.
And then Wesley Snipes does this move where he lays on people's fucking beds in this movie.
Shoe's still on.
And also, I'm still real worried about their jar of money.
Yeah, which he's holding.
Yeah.
She grabs from him.
I don't like that they just have a jar with all their savings.
No, and that jar is not big enough to get $8,000 in.
Maybe, I mean, it depends on the denominations.
Here we go.
But also, like...
Well, then you're mashing it in there, and then you give it to the Stuckey brothers, and they have to break it just to get the money out.
Also, I mean, I don't think anybody's doing, like, home invasions and trying to rob them. It seems like they're doing
That seems
okay.
like quite a possibility.
I mean, sort of, yeah.
Especially if you're hustling on random courts. Wesley Snipes followed you home, and he just wants to be your business partner. What if it's somebody else that wants their shit back, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So they go, all right, we're going to do this deal. We're going to go play our thing that we just did on various different courts, and we're going to bet money. Cool. They shake hands.
Mm-hmm.
So they go play the first game, and he's really just whiting it up. Oh, man, what is this guy over here? He's praying to Krishna and doing calisthenics. You know, what the hell? Is he listening to Michael Bolton? It's just like,
Did they say that?
Is he eating a mayonnaise on white bread sandwich? Who is this Ofe?
This man's allergic to black pepper.
Wesley Snipes is really laying it on thick against this tall guy. And suddenly he goes, man, you suck. I'll beat you. You can pick anybody on this court. I'm going to put up $700? $500? $500.
Every time they bet money, it's like clearly too much.
Way too much. Especially later when he insists on
$1,700.
He's got $1,200. The other guy's got, maybe he's got 17 and the other guy's got 12. And he goes, fine, I'll still put my 17 up.
Why would you do that?
Why would, if he wins, he's making more money than you
Yeah.
would be able to win if you win.
It's too much money. It freaks me out. I'm also amazed that nobody runs off with the money.
Yeah, right. They give it to a fat guy.
I know. I'm fat. I'll take the money.
Answers
I'm
your
not
question.
running.
Even though, boy. So the guy goes, well, I don't have that much money, man. Hold on. I'm going to go to my car.
Yeah.
And he goes to his car and he gets out a gun
Mm-hmm.
and a ski mask.
Did you think he was going to come rob them?
Them, no. I remember what happened.
You remember this from 1992?
This particular scene, yeah.
92?
Some of it I remember as it comes up. I remembered the third act, but I completely forgot how it actually ended.
I think I have a real alcohol problem. Can you throw me another one of those little bottles? I'm not feeling drunk.
I'm not feeling shit either. That's why I'm like pissed.
Yeah. Oh, you're angry?
I'm like, God, I need to be drunk.
It's the last one. Don't get drunk now.
No, yeah.
Stuckey Bros will get you.
So the guy goes to the rob a store. He goes, hey, man, give me all your money. And he goes,
Robert, is that you?
no, it ain't me. Yeah, it is, motherfucker. I see your big head. He goes, shit. Well, how about you buy a gun? People out here robbing you. It's crazy.
This movie's pretty funny.
He goes, I'll give you 150 or something like that. And he goes, no, man, how about like 3?
Does he get 175
I think
or
it's
something?
175. So he comes back like, all I could get was 175 plus this. And fuck it. All right, let's do it. And they, start running their train on him. And the guy gets quite upset when he loses and pulls out a straight razor.
Because it's too much money they're betting.
Well,
Can you imagine just being out hundreds of dollars in a day?
Well, but then also it's quite evident immediately.
God, these guys are really good together.
And they like know each other's names and have like strategy. And so the guy starts trying to cut on motherfuckers and he runs to get his other gun.
Yeah.
And they all just book it out of there and hightail it. Go back to Wesley Snipes' apartment. They establish the name of the apartment and he's dropped off at the front gate. So they should be well aware of where the house is located, the apartment, and the name of the building. But later they aren't. So Wesley Snipes is like, hey, man, your woman's pretty fly. You're good on you. And he goes, hey, man, what the fuck you talking about my woman for? Don't be looking at her. And he goes, yo, man, what? Chill. I'm just saying she's fly. Yeah, don't cross that line. And he goes, all right. Well, I guess I see your weakness now.
Oh.
Woody Harrelson tries, he puts on Jimi Hendrix cassette. And Wesley Snipes is upset.
He's real racist. He's like, white people can't feel it.
No, they can't hear it.
Oh.
Now I'm listening to it. Yeah, you listen.
But you don't hear it.
But you don't hear it. And he goes, well, you know, Jimi Hendrix's band was white. Oh, that's bullshit.
That's pretty funny.
Because they were. His first band, not his second band. And he looks at this picture's washed out. It's bullshit. And then he puts on some country music.
Yeah. Everybody hates it.
He says something that's slightly... He tells Gloria to shut up.
Oh, yeah. Hey. This is a big problem with this movie, is how he treats Gloria.
Yeah.
I'm fully on board with this movie, and I'm tickled. I'm enjoying it. I find it funny. I find it, mildly exciting. He's really rude to Rosie Perez a lot.
He's actually a pretty bad guy.
Yeah.
And Sidney Dean, in some ways, is even worse because Woody Harrelson, it's a character flaw that he seems incapable of overcoming. But Wesley Snipes is fully aware of everything around him and still taking advantage of Woody Harrelson's bad character flaws.
Yeah.
Multiple times in this movie.
Yeah, it really bums me out, actually.
Immediately.
Yeah.
It's like he can't help but to have now seen this crack and just has to make off on this guy.
Rosie Perez is the winner.
Mm-hmm.
She's the good one in this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
well,
you wouldn't think she's a shitbag, but it takes, a good half hour before you're like, wait a minute. I don't think I like the two main characters.
Well, you wouldn't think that she would be free of him, but she is.
Like being able to get rid of him?
At the very end, yeah.
I also would not buy that she would put up with him talking to her like that.
I have a real problem with the penultimate scene, and we'll get there.
Okay.
Because that's why that really soured me on Sidney as a character. Woody Harrelson I'd been soured on at this point.
Uh-huh.
But there's a scene at the end that just really tanks it for me. But so, Woody Harrelson's coming down from taking the train and they're running their thing, and Wesley Snipes is trying to get these guys to agree to pony up $1,700. And he's doing a lot of legwork before Woody Harrelson is even within earshot.
This is the game with the dude that kind of looks like Marcus Chong from The Matrix and The Crow.
Yep.
It's not him though, right?
No. This guy I've seen around, but
I never looked him up, and I was like, I recognize this guy. I wonder if he de-beefed a little bit and just kind of blended in with regular movies, because he's pretty buff in this, right? Like he's a big dude. I like him. I think he's actually really good in this.
They do their thing, but boy, Sidney's just off.
Yeah. He's beefing it, and Woody Harrelson's getting upset.
Dang. Nah, it's all right, Sidney. I don't know, man. They lose. And the guy gives his cubic zirconia necklace back to his girlfriend. Mm-hmm. And so Woody Harrelson comes home. Oh, boy, Gloria. I beefed it.
No, Sidney fucking ripped you off. I can't. Is that closer?
No, Sidney wouldn't do. Sidney fucking ripped you off.
I think I did it better.
Yeah.
Did I?
I don't know, because when I did that, I couldn't hear because I'm still stuffed up in my brain.
Yeah.
The Stookie Brothers.
That was perfect.
Sidney fucking ripped you off.
Nope. You can nail it.
It's giving.
Perfect.
and so she goes, fuck that. We're going to go find this motherfucker. Oh, they had fled from the Stookies at this point.
Crunch these cans up and start throwing them at the dog.
The Stookies pull up and
I won't do that.
They're in a van. One of them has a silencer on his pistol.
I know. That's
just
fucking
wild.
That's a felony.
So they jump out of the window and the Stookies chase them in their van. They don't appear to be aware of the fact that the convertible is Billy's because they just drive around past it. But we never see them go back for it. Mm-hmm. And in fact, at this point, they're taking the bus to go to Sidney's home.
That's nice. They knew which bus to get on.
Because they're like, they're looking at a map. Where was it? Where did we drop him off? On the corner of, it's like he told you the name of his apartment. He probably gave you the address and you drove to it. This is before technology,
GPS,
so your brain
still
works
in the
better.
List of places you've been to.
That too, man. So they eventually get there.
How about, I mean, seriously, the Stookies running around with the silencer?
Yeah.
Like, a gun is bad. A silencer is very bad. You get in a lot of
Well,
trouble.
we learn that they're even badder when we see them the second time. So they get to Sydney's apartment. Sydney's counting his money with the guy, Tommy Chong's son.
Mm-hmm.
And
Marcus.
Kadeem is there as well. And I think one of the guys from the first game is there too.
I think you're right.
He keeps popping up. The one that was...
Not spandex pants?
Yeah, either the one that was sidelined because he said he had an ache, or the guy that he was playing with. Yeah, I think it's the guy he was playing with. So, they burst in, and Sydney's wife's like, "Did you hustle him?" And he goes, "Yeah, baby, that's what I do." Pointer. And so they go, the ladies go to talk, and she goes, "You gonna give me my money back?" And she goes, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. Would you give the money back?
No. She goes, "Look, I feel bad, but your man's a chump."
I mean, really?
I mean, that's not what she says, but she's like, he won it fair and
No,
square.
I mean, really, you wouldn't give the money back?
No. You would?
He ripped him off. They were a team.
Well, she didn't.
No, she didn't, but Wesley Snipes was part of his team.
Well, but
and then he double-crossed him. Like, I feel like that's real dirty, man.
It's dirty, but, I mean, there's no rules.
I know, there's
to the
no
game.
Right. I mean, I could go into a bar and kill everybody there and take the money on, but, hey, man, got a gun. No big deal.
Well, no, that's murder, Jason.
I know, but this is also illegal. They're ripping him off.
This is...
Cops wouldn't prosecute
It's like
but,
professional wrestling.
Yeah.
Okay? Two guys, backs against the wall. They're forced into a team up. They team up, and they fight for the belt. But the other guy says, "You know what? I don't want to be this guy's partner," and he kicks him in his nads.
I don't like it, man. I felt like it was really wildly dirty. I mean, great,
Look, it's
great
definitely
for the movie.
Inappropriate. If we're led to believe the only games they played together were the one that we saw them in, it's not outside the realm of possibility.
Bro, I'd be so shocked and hurt if you fucked me over. I would be so shocked and hurt.
Well, yeah, because
I mean, we're not hustlers. Yeah.
Doing this for 73 episodes.
What? Yeah,
they had only played one game together.
Yeah. Okay.
They played the game where the guy got his gun, and then the next game he screws him.
Oh.
So unless they've been playing other games, it kind of feels like, I guess,
I don't know, man.
the appropriate time to do it. I thought about screwing you so bad after the first episode.
I'm drunk. That last shot did it.
Finally.
I was like, I'm not drunk enough.
I can see it in your eyeballs.
Now I'm going to pee a lot of blood tomorrow.
So they're in the tournament, and it's the guy from the beginning, not the old guy. He's playing with Kadeem, I think.
Oh, shorts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another guy and another guy who are the best guys. And
one of them looks familiar. One of them's in stuff.
Yeah, like I want to say
it's not Lorenz Tate.
No,
it's some young up and comer guy.
I want to say he's in like one of those Best Man movies or something.
Oh, really?
Maybe Martin, the show.
I know what Martin is.
Maybe something to do with Janet Jackson. I don't know.
Oh, for the love of God. It's Dwayne Martin from Living Single.
So Woody Harrelson's just flying off the handle on these guys. Just talking because they do a lot of Yo Mama stuff in the beginning.
Oh yeah. Woody Harrelson's out for
back.
He's out for blood.
He's really annoying.
Yeah.
The mustard is off the hot dog, you big corn-fed mule, you.
And Wesley Snipes, he's not in on it. He goes, "Man, what the fuck are you doing, man? You're getting these guys pissed." He goes, "Yeah, they're gonna not play well when they're upset." Well, goddamn it, I'm upset. And the coaches are all like,
"You play better when you're upset, motherfucker."
White. Yeah. Oh, boy. Let's get the hell out of here as soon as we can.
Yeah, what's up with all these white coaches or white judges with this street ball competition? We are actually quite scared of black people.
Mm-hmm. Because it's like, well, we need judges. Well, I don't know. Everybody's white. Let's get these staid motherfuckers. So they, they're balling it up, and they're actually doing pretty well. And they get to the finals versus this other team, and it's just vitriolic. The hatred is palpable. They're seething at the brim of ecstasy.
Shit, this is real Hellraiser shit going on. Yeah,
but they win. And why'd you do that pass? Oh man, why didn't you dunk it? I set you up. Man, I don't dunk. That's showboating. And he goes, that's fine if you can't.
Everybody knows white men can't jump.
What the hell are you talking about? I can hear Jimmy and I can dunk a basketball. No, I tell you what, Sydney, I'll bet you I thought the prize was $5,000, but it's $5,000 each. Because he says, I bet you my portion of so they're going to split that five. I
Julian,
get it now.
I want you to know that if you had some sort of problem with money, gambling, drugs, I would not make you give me that money. I would not take advantage of you by angling on your addiction.
See, that's the first warning sign.
We're friends. That's the problem here. They're not friends.
Exactly, because Sydney should have said, man, keep your money.
Yeah.
But I know you can't dunk. And just made it personal. But no, he is...
Let's bet $1, motherfucker.
He says, nah, don't bet the money. And then immediately he's like, well, he says he wants to bet the money. I'll bet the money.
It's fucked up.
So you get 3 chances to dunk on this random hoop that's in this dilapidated parking lot.
Does he not know that he can't dunk?
He absolutely 100% knows he can't dunk.
Yeah.
What is the problem here? So, boom, he's bricking it.
Get out of the fucking way. Get out the way, man.
Yo, man, I'm just trying to help, man.
Sydney, it's a bet.
All right. It's your money.
So he tries to pump up. He tries to pump up his shoes, and he's.
This is when Sydney comes over and pumps up his shoes.
Fuck off me, man.
No, man, I'll pump you up, man.
Get the fuck off.
No, man, you need all the help.
Sydney, this is a bet, man.
I know it.
Stop fucking around.
This is a really good Wesley Snipes scene in this movie.
Yeah.
Because he's just having a fucking good time, and you can tell the familiarity there.
Snipes is firing on all cylinders in this movie. He's really very funny and athletic. Like, I buy him in every step of the way in this movie. He's a real piece of shit, and I have a real hard time with him. And Woody Harrelson's a scumbag too. But they're good. They're both real good.
There's
and
a scene
I want their clothes
where Wesley Snipes dunks, but you see it from the back. I go, oh man, that ain't Wesley. But he turns on the rim and delivers a line. And if it wasn't him, it was good enough that I got fooled. But
Maybe
if it was, I'm like, he's dunking.
Maybe they got a trampoline.
Maybe.
Is Wesley Snipes small?
I feel like he's like my height, our height.
He's 5'9".
Or am I not taller than you?
What are you?
I'm 5'11".
Oh, I'm 5'9".
Oh, so I mean, pretty close. Except for like women that wanted to date us. 5'9" and 5'11" is probably a chasm. From what I understand, women really like tall men right now.
Woody Harrelson's 5'10".
And I'm 5'11". I destroy everybody. I'm fucking wasted.
Yeah, you are.
Are you not too?
No.
No, you're good. You had 2 beers and one. These.
Yeah, these don't really do much.
They don't have much alcohol in
That
them.
stuff, when I drink that, man, I get the bigger one.
Well, that's because you're pouring them into cups.
No, I'm not.
I mean, you pour it in a little jar.
No, I drink it from the big jar.
Right, but you're drinking more than
pick on
this.
my belly button.
This thing. You're drinking more than this.
I guess.
I feel like that echoed.
But at one, I take a sip and I set it down because it's like, whoa.
Okay.
It burns your nostrils coming from the jar. You got to try it. So they win the tournament. He loses his money. He slams on the basket and he goes, fuck. And Wesley Snipes is like, all right, I'm going to get out of here, though. He goes home and he's bumping and grinding with his woman.
Wouldn't you, honestly, I would just maybe not give Wesley the money.
No.
Be like, man, fuck you. You're a bad friend. I'm not giving you the money.
Well, why does he have the check?
Oh, he has the check?
He must because he drives away.
Why do they have a check?
I don't know. It's probably a big check, too.
Street ball game.
tied to
You
the
think
top
you
of the
just
car.
slip in cash.
Yeah. So, bumping and grind. I don't see nothing wrong. And
Oh, yeah.
Sipping.
She's ready to fuck. She's horny. She's into it.
Well, no, I'm saying Wesley Snipes and his wife
Oh.
are boinking. He's banging away on her.
Uh-huh.
And Rosie Perez has got a pizza.
Darla.
And her vodka, because she's sneaking vodka.
Yeah.
And her wine.
She's like a secret alcoholic?
I guess.
Yeah. They don't touch on it, really.
They don't. They set it up and then they let it fall.
That's good, though.
It is.
That's some good character development.
So Woody Harrelson is just walking the streets, the mean streets.
Buys that dress because Wesley Snipes is like, hey, man, money comes and goes. Get that bitch a dress for when she gets on Jeopardy.
Not only do you buy her the ugliest dress, which isn't even the one she wears. Is it the one she wears on Jeopardy?
I have no idea.
It isn't.
I imagine he doesn't know her sizes, right?
No, God, no. I imagine it's too big.
I bought Jenny a T-shirt. I had to go look at her outfits. I have no idea what size she is, even though I bought her T-shirts plenty of times. It says, I'm sorry, Fofty.
Oh.
You know what that's from?
Uncut Gems.
No, there's this guy borrowed money from 50 Cent. And, like, he talked shit about 50 Cent. He's not on The Real Housewives. It's on one of those reality shows. But he talked a little bit of shit about 50 Cent. And 50 Cent heard, and he's like, I need that money by Monday. And he's like, I'm sorry, Fofty. He, like, misspelled 50. And he's, like, begging 50 Cent to, like, reconsider. He's like, nah, money by Monday.
Wow.
So I got Jenny a nice red T-shirt that says, I'm sorry, Fofty.
But yeah, so he comes home with a gift, and it really kind of melts Gloria a little bit.
But also, I gambled away all the
And
money.
she's kissing on him, and she goes to turn off the lights, and it's a regular flick light switch, but she interacts with it in a way to suggest that it's one of those ones that you could
A slider?
slider, and the lights dim. So some guy's in the back on set dimming them. Like, what is she doing? I don't know. Just dim them. It's so silly. But yeah, he goes, I lost all the money, by the way. Oops. I did it again.
That's it.
You know?
He's got a real gambling problem.
He got a real...
It's ego, right? I mean, it's all ego. Is it? I guess
Yeah.
it's maybe 30% gambling, but 70% ego.
He just can't help himself, apparently.
I hate it so much.
I do too. Because she goes, you fucking idiot. Why'd you do that? I'm out of here, man. Fuck you. He goes, oh, Gloria. And she leaves, and the carpet starts on fire.
Oh, yeah.
So she goes, and she's just hitchhiking. And he goes, no, don't worry about her. And she's crazy. And she goes, Billy, the carpet's on fire. What? And he runs over, and she's gone.
He doesn't deserve her, man. She's a fucking savior. She's a ride or die girl who will fucking help you and take care of you and help make you the best version of yourself.
Because look, is her scheme harebrained? Yes.
Yeah.
But it's legitimate.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's putting in the work to learn these dumb things.
Yeah, and they're not like, actually, she's secretly stupid.
Yeah.
She's not.
No, she's not trying to hustle anybody. She's not trying to steal. She drinks a little vodka. She's sexually voracious.
God damn it. Okay, so her sex appeal in this movie is
Through the
fucking
roof.
insane.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying I didn't have a boner watching this, but in my soul, my dick was hard whenever she was like, I'm ready to fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she wants a glass of water.
That shit's so stupid. I hate
It is, but it's the 90s.
But they're making fun of women.
I think they're making fun of like the magazines that tell women
Yeah.
this dumb shit.
I think you're right. Because I was like, this is the dumbest shit and I hate her. And then I was like, wait a minute. No, this is like a joke.
Mm-hmm.
It's
at her expense.
This is some weird commentary.
To some extent, but yeah.
I want you to give me some water. I don't want you to solve. No, I don't
want you to get me water. I want you to sympathize and
Oh,
say, I too have been thirsty.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
I hate that.
So she's gone, man, and he's real not good. And all of a sudden, he pulls up on Sydney in his car that he miraculously now has again.
The Stookie Brothers didn't take.
Not only that, but he apparently went back and got it, even though they took the bus to go look for Sydney.
And it's like a topless car, right? Can you imagine being in that car if you had a topless car?
Wait, no. So he puts out the fire and the Stookie Brothers kidnap him.
Oh, yeah.
And they take him down to the river. And they go, good Lord, what's that skinny white skeleton doing floating down the river in a formation of roses that look like the Crow? What the hell's going on here?
Oh, man, it's really real.
And they're punching him a little bit. They got a shotgun to his head. And I love this. They pull out a photo album.
Yeah, full of dead people.
of everybody that they've been killing on.
Yeah, we kill actually quite a few people.
You see this? We are totally legitimate murderers.
Yeah.
We have the evidence to prove it.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, this would really stitch us up if we got nabbed by the police.
I am. So he owes them $8,000, right? Mm-hmm. Over Rosie Perez, like the $8,000 was to help her.
Well, the
something
issue
like that.
is that she bought a car from them for $5,000, and
Oh my God, is this what this all stems
and
from?
it was a bad car. So somehow they, I think, said, "Look, we'll forgive the debt if you throw this basketball game."
Yeah.
But
his pride. You don't hit yourself so hard.
No.
That looks like it feels bad. Are you Mark Wahlberg in Fear?
Yeah.
You look like you're giving yourself bruises.
let me in the house.
Nature's going to take its course.
And because he couldn't throw the game, now he, I guess, owes him $8,000.
Okay, so listen. You rip off the Stookie brothers, right? You leave the Midwest and you flee to L.A. They track you down.
Mm-hmm.
Now
In their van.
Right. The Stookie brothers are now hunkered down in L.A., staying in hotels for weeks, months,
For
trying to hunt you down for $8,000.
$8,000.
You owe them like $20,000.
Yeah, and it feels like
they're going to kill you anyways.
you could probably just leave. I mean, they followed you all the way there, but
How'd they find you? They couldn't find you.
if you left, they probably definitely couldn't find you. No, if you just leave a second time,
Yeah.
go to Texas. I don't know.
I think this shit's a little stupid.
It's very stupid.
I think this happens in movies a lot where somehow people track you. Now, probably a good chance of finding you.
Unless they somehow knew about her Jeopardy thing, and they go, well, maybe they went to Hollywood because that's where they put
No.
Jeopardy. I mean,
So there's somebody above them, right? There must be a crime boss.
I don't think so, based on what we then later find out about them, but
I hate this movie.
they let him go, I guess.
I love this movie. I hate this movie.
They dropped him off, hey, which I thought was nice. And they go, get us our money. Okay. Bye, I guess. But he goes to Wesley Snipes, right? At the taco burrito place, which is where Wesley Snipes also does business for his labor job.
Yeah.
And he's meeting a guy there, in fact, to go over tiling and permits.
Which is good. I like his hustle.
He
I
doesn't
could
get
see
permits.
him. Right.
So
he would be willing to if you paid him enough, but that guy's like, I don't want permits. He's like, no permits.
So Woody Harrelson comes flying up. Sydney, man, oh man, I need your help. And he's like, dude, I'm working here.
Yeah, get the fuck away for 5 minutes.
Yeah, just get the F away for 5 minutes. And he doesn't, but manages to also not sink the deal.
Right. It's amazing you didn't sink the deal.
So he goes, man, I need your help. I got to do something. Gloria left me. He did sing to her briefly. That's important. That comes up later.
Let's not wait till the water runs dry. Let's do it, baby.
No.
Make the biggest mistake.
If you
of
say
my
that
life.
you're thirsty, I will relate to also being thirsty.
I'm not bringing you water because that's a
Gloria.
chump ass shit, Gloria.
She takes him back.
Yeah, she shouldn't. It's after Jeopardy. He got her in Jeopardy. They went to go see Marcus Chong.
Right. So
Marcus Chong's the security guard on the lot.
I need your help. This doesn't make any sense.
No.
This makes no sense to me.
I get you on the lot and now you're in Jeopardy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because she goes, Billy Jeopardy called.
You work for like parking garage. What can you do for me?
Nothing.
Jules? I'm 41. I like to be a star.
So here's the deal. Marcus Chong, he goes, yeah, I work as a security guard on the studio lot where they film it.
I'm ripped. And
Nobody gets in without me.
It's not Marcus Chong. We just say he's Marcus
We just
Chong.
say it, yeah.
He's handsome.
He is.
Jesus Christ, that's Silk Cozart from School Days.
His name's Little Beefcake. You gotta say it like that. Little Beefcake. Hey, what's up, Little Beefcake? Got a little dick.
So
Little dick.
he has to shoot a hook shot
Yeah.
into Kuwaiti basketball court hoop.
Oh, is that what's up?
There's two flags.
Is that,
I don't know where they are.
it's the taller hoop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he does. No problem. So he goes, all right, I'll get your girl on the lot. No promises.
I mean, what the fuck? If you're going to do it for that shot, like, if he fucked it up, you should still just do it.
And then...
What's with all this transactional bullshit? Why can't anybody just be, like, nice to each other?
Well, but so he agrees to get her onto the lot, but somehow that, yes, translates into Jeopardy calling her to audition.
Can we ask Rosie?
I would like to.
I wonder if she'd talk. She probably wouldn't say anything to us.
No.
Nobody will.
Mm-mm. Yeah,
just Jay... What's his name?
Jay Bersherell?
I'm the one that knew his name, but I'm drunk.
Yeah. So
Baruchel.
She's on Jeopardy now. And she's shy at first, but then she starts answering the question. I don't know what I'm doing. And she starts ripping and roaring. The score is jumping all over the place. It's not consistent at all. But she's really doing a very good job.
I like the daily double.
So now she's in the dressing room, and Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes are back there. And he goes banging on the door.
So let me the fucking out!
And she goes, dude, enough. The door is locked, by the way, and she walks off.
I heard you wildly disrespectful.
So Wesley Snipes goes, there's another door, because he knows how the dressing rooms are set up.
Yeah, I mean, he's Wesley Snipes. He knows everything.
So
he's Blade, bro.
Woody Harrelson bursts in.
He smells her vampire blood.
And he starts singing his song about understanding being thirsty.
I will never bring you water when you're thirsting in our bed. You know I understand dry-mouthedness and I sympathize instead. And if you take me back again, I won't be such a slob.
Let's grow.
And they are now together, and she's doing extremely well.
Great, end the movie.
They have a weird hotel room that also seems like an apartment furnished by the Golden Girls.
Yeah, let's just shut it down right here. Everything's good.
Everything's great, right?
Everything's great.
Except it's not.
Oh, no, Julie.
Because Sydney, his apartment got broken into, and his wife feels like she got raped.
Is this when this happens?
Yeah. It happens before this.
When did they have that, like, candlelit dinner where they're, like, clearly moving to a new place?
Right after he took the money from the slam dunk.
Yeah.
That's earlier in the movie. We already passed that.
When's this robbing happen?
The robbery happened slightly thereafter. But after him and Gloria are doing well.
I'm drunk. I don't remember. His wife didn't orchestrate this to be like a scam to get... It kind of seemed like she orchestrated it, right?
She feels as if she had gotten raped.
But didn't it kind of seem like she set this all up? It seemed like she was trying to trick Wesley Snipes. Like, I took all that money.
No, it doesn't seem like that to me at all.
Bad guy.
And she even says, I know one of y'all saw something. You didn't have to smash up the place. Yeah. And Wesley Snipes is like, God damn it. I'll think of something, baby. I'm going to get us out of here. You and me and the son of mine.
What happened to all that money they have?
Apparently they just maybe had it in a shoebox or something. You think she'd have a bank account, but...
Just put it in the mattress.
Put it in your veins.
Oh, no, here comes the hiccups.
So there he goes, I got to go back out and ball now.
Each can, I'm throwing it at the dog.
So Gloria gave Woody Harrelson $2,000.
I squeezed him for no reason.
To buy clothing.
You saw.
Because he's going to have to get a real job.
Yeah.
Because he has so many skills.
Oh, I fucking hate this movie.
She goes, spend that $2,000 getting yourself a new suit. And whatever. I trust you. Oh, Gloria, you know me. Nah, it's all good. So they're out. She's rollerblading, nipping, and he's riding his bike, crotching. Mm-hmm. And they run into Sydney. He goes, oh, man, I got to talk to you big time. He goes, oh, okay, Gloria, I'm going to go
big time?
Talk to Sydney. And he goes...
I missed the big times. I really regret pointing it out to you because you don't say it anymore.
Those two old guys that used to run the courts are back. Doc Green and McGillicuddy.
The guy from Field of Dreams, the old man?
Yeah, he's young again. It's crazy. We can go run him.
You're Christopher Walken?
Man, we can totally go take him.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's fucking, I'm Frank. I'm
big time.
I'm going to shoot your head off.
Mm-hmm. So he goes,
surprise.
Sydney, I got $2,000. Oh, word? We can go run those guys. And Gloria comes up like, all right, you guys are done talking. We're going to get out of here. And he goes, oh, but I got to go gamble, though. And Sydney's just standing there.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about, Billy? That money's supposed to be for clothes. You going to go gamble? Nah, we can totally go win. I can guarantee we'll win. Right, Sydney? Oh, yeah. Then why the fuck doesn't Sydney go, we got robbed? And Billy go, I'm not going to play basketball with him, Gloria. I'm going to give him this $2,000.
Oh.
My friend needs it. He can do with it as he pleases.
I don't think you can still just give that $2,000 up.
I think Gloria would be like, you know what? No, but here's
like,
$1,000.
They fuck you over for no reason, so.
But she's a good person and she's doing really well. I think she would completely understand.
I mean, she lived her dream.
She'd be pissed, but Billy gave away that $2,500.
Can you imagine living your dream?
No.
Ben finally edits together that fucking glowing statue short film.
She goes, Woody, if you go gamble, I'm going to leave you.
Yeah.
And he goes, no, it's totally all right. And I'm just like,
it's not.
And Sydney's just standing there, man, watching him piss his life away.
Yeah.
And is totally okay with it.
I mean, I don't even know that it's about Sydney at this point, man. It's about his need to gamble.
It is,
right?
But Sydney should come through for him and just be like, nah,
But he's like a lost cause that Sydney can use one last time.
Because then later, when he goes, oh, Gloria's gone for good, man. He goes, well, you shouldn't have gambled.
It's true.
It's true, but you, Sydney, you shouldn't have taken advantage. So they go and they beat these old fuckers. One of them has a stroke. The other one has flare up in his gout.
Damn. Does that really happen? Because I don't remember this at all.
No, but they really whooped the shit out of these guys.
Okay.
Really tarnished their legacies and win money. And they get back to the hotel and she's gone. And the Stookies roll up on them. How about that money, though?
Is this when that happens, finally?
Because it jumps then to Woody Harrelson dead. They killed him.
Good.
And the movie's over.
Can you come out and play? Do you think you can play with the real me?
Sweet.
He's not dead, though.
No.
He's very much alive, and the Stookie brothers just have people pretend like they're dead.
And
I guess.
They don't have a boss?
They've never killed anyone?
You think there's not a boss? I think there'd be a boss.
Because they go, oh, the Stookie brothers are back. They're going to hear about us killing Woody. And they're going to say, yeah, that's $35,000 you guys spent trying to track them down and getting them. Oh, boy, that was sure worth it.
Suck my dick into pieces. This movie sucks balls. I like to tell we started talking about it.
The third act really tanks it for me. And the fact that neither of the guys are really that likable.
Yeah.
I was surprised to come out of this really. It's definitely Gloria's secret movie.
Yeah, I feel like halfway through, there's this momentum where you're like, this is actually really very funny and exciting and like pretty cool, and then you're like, no.
Because here's the darkest element. What if she's drinking to cope with the stuff we don't see about Billy? Right?
Shit.
It's not just the gambling.
He's Brad Pitt in fucking California doing like nasty shit behind closed doors. That's sad.
And he sees her drinking. Gloria, what are you drinking for? You can't smoke. You can't drink. You can't fish.
Man, if you hit me up
vote
the night I watched this,
I
probably would have given it like a good 7. It was a real delightful movie.
Yeah.
But the more we talk about it, the more I fucking hate it.
I was feeling a real 8 during that first act. Just like
it's like pretty funny and exciting.
I love it. It's got like a Friday vibe.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah,
and then it just starts to get a little not great, and then it really starts to drag. Unfortunately, the whole Jeopardy thing really is a drag at that point.
Oh, you didn't like Jeopardy?
I like it, but
I like the payoff for Gloria because at that point we only like Gloria.
I just know that the movie's not over.
Yeah,
I love it, but yeah, good Lord.
Yeah.
And the guy next to her is just like, what the hell?
Oh, man. This fucking Puerto Rican girl's real smart.
I just want to squeeze her cheek. You little chipmunk. Oh. What is a quince, Alex?
6.
For the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
7 or 8 maybe, but then no,
Nope,
6.
solid 6.
I guess, if we rewound this back and it's not a podcast, it's just us assholes sitting in the basement in 1993, this age, probably give it like an 8.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, women are garbage.
You don't need them.
Fuck her. She deserved what she got. She owes him.
They got their basketball, and Sydney's still got his life.
It's a little bit too long. Is it like it's basically 2 hours?
I want to say it's like an hour 46, maybe. No, it's 155. Yeah.
Yeah. You could shave 20 out of there. You definitely get bored towards the end. And everybody's an asshole except for Gloria. Even Wesley Snipes' wife.
And it turns out I like the Stookie brothers.
Yeah, that shit's real stupid too, though.
It's a stupid... Because there's these really... It loses its whimsy.
Yeah.
And it sputters trying to get it back.
Nah, man. I mean, I think it's like 2023. Shit looks ugly in 92.
Mm-hmm. That too. Yeah.
Snipes is a good 7, though, man.
Boy, he's
charming as hell.
Mm-hmm.
He's funny.
He is.
He's firing it.
He is.
I like him.
This is like... I think what people really wanted out of Snipes. They're like, I don't know, the water dance.
I mean, give me some more of that charm and silly.
Mm-hmm. He goes, what if I wear a bicycle hat? Oh, shit.
Sure, man.
I like this.
Can I see your balls in your little spandex shorts?
Mm-hmm.
They're real small.
You get a whole church in this movie? Yeah, I like that. Awesome.
Yep.
So that's it.
Wait, what'd you give him?
A 7. Was it Snipes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you give the movie?
6.
I'm drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And thus ends...
Wesley Snipes.
Yeah.
Wedley Snipes, I miss you already.
Mm-hmm.
Not. No, I
bet on 0.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can find us on Instagram,
Facebook,
Reddit, Facebook, YouTube. We doing filmographies.
Gmail.
Yep. Put it at gmail.com on there. You can send us an email.
Yep.
You want to give us a call or text us? 763-634-1897.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
It's the hotline.
Yep. Hot.
You can review us on stuff.
Yeah. Let us know what you review and you can pick a movie.
You can guess our physical addresses and mail us stuff.
Oh.
Maybe we'll get it. Probably won't. But somebody will, and maybe they'll call the hotline.
We're pretty cool. If you want to talk to us, we'll talk to you.
Yeah, we'll do a $5.
I'm chill as hell. You give us $5, we'll do what you want.
Well, within reason.
I've been Jason.
I don't even remember what it is.
I'm going to pee all over this love seat.
Yep. Good night, folks.
He eats eggs off of a oven door.